Welcome back to another episode of Lego Fortnite, and happy Easter for everyone who celebrates it. I hope you've managed to have a really good day and stuffed with all the chocolate that you can eat today. But now, I know I said that we were going to go off into the snow biome, and I will be doing that, but we won't be doing caving today. We will be taking adventure in there to get a specific item. But there are a few changes that I need to tell you about in this village since the last episode. The first one is we now have a level 10 village. I've upgraded that because there was a few things I needed, and I will show you why I needed them in just a moment. Our next change is actually in that house because there are a few things missing in here. Hello. First thing is what Robin is showing off, the new fish statue of a legendary whatever it was. I can't remember what it was now. We have the grain mill here, as you can see, that's working away. Robin seems to be in timeout now. Not sure what she's done. But I have moved a lot of equipment into here. We've got a proper working kitchen. We've got a fridge that I'm not allowed to get to at the moment because Lion Brand is... What is it? Lion Brand, what is it you're doing? How's your job? I know you're a stone. Why are you in the kitchen? Go on, get out. You're not needed in here. So we've got a fridge with things in. We've got an oven in here, so we can now cook up some even nicer things. The juice is in here. We've got a big chest that's overflowing with items. The food processor's in here because I didn't really know where else to put it at the moment. I mean, it's a kitchen utensil, but I wasn't expecting it to be this huge when it came out. The grill's in here. We've got another legendary fish up on the wall, and that's a flopper. We have these cabinets here, which has all the fish that we'll need. I will be needing that fishing rod, and the cooked fish with some bait buckets as well. Now, you might also have just seen that I have upgraded some weapons. We now have the epic axe, we have the rare shovel, we have the rare longsword, the night shield, and we also have a grappler to go with the glider, along with some more food items as well. Now, you might be wondering why I've got all this junk in here. Well, I'm going to show you. There is something else that's come with this new update, and if we go to a chest, so we have in this chest the flexwood, obsidian, vines, wooden rod, fertilizer, marble slab, bones, and wolf claw. Now, down the bottom, you might be able to see there's a new smart deposit if I press R2. So if I press R2 now, items go in. Because there is already some of that item in that chest, it knows I want to put them in that chest, so it moves it all over. So say I want the flexwood rod in here. If I split that and take one and put that into that chest or storage, I can then press smart deposit on that item and they all go straight in. So it makes it a lot easier. So you can just go around chests, just press R2 and get it all into the chest, because eventually like that you'll start finding where your stuff was if you're as unorganized as I am. But that is the other thing that we need to talk about, because I have started moving things over, as you can tell, with the kitchen in there. Robin's still in timeout. Now, I don't know whether I want to make this room storage. Oh, just a minute. Right, so shall I make this room a storage room, or make it more of a living area and put the storage up here? All the way at the top, I've got my bed here as a bedroom. I could cut this off as a wall and make it a smaller bedroom, just have a load of storage up here. So go down to the comments and tell me, do you want option A for downstairs or option B for upstairs? And then this week, I will make sure I start actually organising and having a storage from what you guys pick. So you've probably already guessed by now that as we're not doing what I said we were going to do next week, then we must be doing all the car stuff today. Getting all the materials we need to build a car. And yes, you're right. And that's why I've not been turning around, because I have built... not a very good, but I have built a little garage area where we can put all our stuff, all the new items. Just open up some of these. It is completely empty, so we can start moving some stuff in as we build things today. Now, the first thing we are going to put in this garage... Oh, there we go. I was going to say what we need is a compost bin, but it wasn't unlocking, but I've unlocked it now by opening the lumber mill, and that unlocked it. So I'm going to put this composter over in this corner at the moment. Maybe we'll add a second one right next to it. So as you can see, the only thing that seems to be able to go into the composter, which is a bit annoying, is just the food items. So I'm just going to transfer all 16 of these slurp in there and let it compost and make some biomass, I think is what it will create. And that's what we'll need for the power cells. Is every NPC going into timeout today? I guess this is going to take a little while to do. So while that's doing, let's head back over to our crafting bench, because another thing that's new is the wrench. So I will quickly get some wooden rod and some cord. And with all that collected, I can now craft the wrench. So if you're wondering what the wrench does, I'm going to try and explain it as simply as I can from what I'm understanding. It allows you to separate switches to thrusters. So say we're building something that you want to fly and you want it to take off, but then you want it to go in a certain direction. You can use the wrench to apply the bottom thrusters to one switch and then your directional ones to another switch. So you can turn on one switch to take off, turn that switch off when you've got up as high as you want, and then you switch the other switch to then start going in the direction you want to go. I'm hoping that makes sense, because it makes sense in my head. So how are you doing then? We're halfway there on the composting. Well, no wonder you want a load of these to be going at the same time. Oh, compost bin, we've got 20. What have we got? We got some biomass and some fertilizer. Now, there is one thing that can go in these compost bins that is a lot easier to come by than foods, and this is bones. I mean, look how many bones I've got in here. I can just transfer a whole load of these over. I've not really had much to do with bones, but now I've got somewhere to put all these unwanted bones. Now I can take this biomass and fertilizer. Now I've emptied some bones out, and the power cell has become a new recipe. Oh wow. To make some power cells, we need 50 biomass and 6 glass. I mean, 6 glass is fine. The biomass is going to take a little while, I think. Alright, so I built a couple more composters. I have emptied out my fridge and all the cupboards basically of a lot of food and just gone mad with the composting for like 20 minutes or so now. And I think we now have enough biomass to make a few power cells. I also think I've got enough soil and fertilizer to, well, grow food for a city. Well, I've got plenty of resources to get some power cells, but I'm just going to make the one for now and see how many we actually get from that. Oh, you literally just get the one power cell. So 50 biomass and 6 glass just for the one power cell. That seems quite expensive. You know, this smart deposit is so good. Just to be able to press one button and move 3 things over at once. Right, so 3 power cells is what I've got. So the first car we're going to be building is the speeder. Oh wow, we're going to need a lot of material just for the speeder then. Can I not put it in my garage? Oh, you have to put it straight on the floor. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. And the last wheel is on. And we have a speeder. I'm going to open that and put in the first power cell, which means we can go. Definitely not very fast, but certainly get us around a lot quicker. Although I say quicker, if I go up to the top and glide off, I think that's quicker. Oops. Well, there's a good start. Okay, so what are you meant to do when you crash then? Oh, there we go. Think I got it. Reverse isn't working very well. I'm stuck on something here. What has happened here? Change the direction. What's all the direction gone wrong for? Ah, there we go. I obviously changed the direction of the wheels somehow. So we've got to be careful not to go up hills too much, because we're just going to fall down and not be able to get it back upright again. Right, let's see if I can get this back into the garage. I probably need to build a ramp, I would think. Yes. Let's see, is this a good enough ramp to get up? Go on, you can... Oh! You can do it. Oh, little speeder. No, maybe not. Okay, so this garage is just going to be for composting, I guess. Or it might just come back down now, because there's going to be no point having it if I can't use it for what I wanted to. Right, so that's the little speeder. Just to get around, well, I wouldn't even say quickly. It's not even a quick vehicle, so maybe just for short little bursts here and there. So now let's try building the off-roader. And there we go. Off-roader complete. Oh, this one takes 2 power cells, so I can put both of them in there. So does this make this any faster? I don't think so. There's something I want to try before we take this right out there, because I need to go and get some frost pine to be able to look at the big truck, or the hauler, sorry. Can we fit a chest onto the... Yes! Yeah, so any extra tools and things I want to take, I can literally just put in here until I'm ready for it. That's going to make going out and getting resources a lot easier. Can put one on the roof? Oh, we've got a rooftop one as well. Maybe you can get one more up there. Yes, we can. I now have 3 chests. I can easily go and just get a whole load of frost pine now and just fill these chests up. What I don't know is what this number 1, 2 and 3 is doing down in the bottom. Doesn't actually say what they are actually for. Off we go to get some frost pine. Ow! What was that for? Oh! My car's breaking apart. Let's get rid of some of these chests. Come on, get up. No, please don't go into the water. What do I do now? I can push it more into the water. Let me just take all this stuff back because I don't want to lose it. I'm sorry, car. First proper car and I've broken it completely. I definitely think I overbalanced it. Definitely don't put the chests on the roof next time. But I'm going to have to go in on foot then. Now, I've never actually got any frost pine before, so I'm hoping it's... I doubt it's this tree, is it? Although... it is any tree with snow on it. Okay. Right, I've got a stack of frost pine. I think that'll do for now. I just want to get those power cells. I mean, I'm not going to get anything else from here. That will forever be there now then. Oh, I remembered what I was going to get in that other biome now. Okay, we are going to take the speedster and probably lose that as well. So, and we're going to go back into the frost pines. Oh no. Oh no, that's another car in the water. Why did this bridge break? That is the worst river in the world. Now we only have one more thing to build, and that is the massive hauler. Well, as I'm back, I'm going to go and gather all the resources we need to build this hauler, and I'll be back once I've built it and we can test it out. Actually, before I do that, there was one other thing, because we've gone out and got snow, so I need to come in here and have a look at the juicer, because we can now make snowberry ice cream, spicy ice cream, and just normal ice cream. The only thing I don't have is milk. Right, on to building the hauler then. And there it is, the hauler is built. We're going to put, we're going to have 4 power cells in this one, so I'm going to put 2 of them in there. Fill this with chests, I think. And let's see how, what happened? So if I go to reverse, it puts me in that camera mode. Bit strange. Turning's very difficult on this, but this does actually feel faster somehow. And hopefully with more wheels, it'll be more difficult to actually turn over. It takes a while to turn, but I think this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be the thing I use. Just need a whole load more power cells. So we may have lost 2 cars here, but I think we're left with the best car, and I'll just smash through everything. But now that we've got the cars, we can get around a lot quicker. So thank you so much for watching this episode. I broke something on the car. I'll have to try and fix that, but I'll see you next time.